For anyone who lived through 9/11, they typically remember exactly where they were and what they were doing when they heard about the attack.
I was in a training class working for Super Telecom here in Quincy.
I was in third grade elementary school with my teacher was Mr. Wolf.
But what about the generation of children who weren't even born yet? The 5th grade class at Blessed Sacrament Junior High doesn't necessarily have a September 11th curriculum for today, but their teacher does find her own way of incorporating the historic day into their education.
There are a couple nice YouTube clips, and I do plan to use one of those. And then I also have a book called September 12th, The Aftermath, and how children, it's written by children, how they felt afterwards.
Since 5th graders are learning about the Civil and Revolutionary War, it is not common for a typical 5th grader to know much about 9/11. But one student came in who knew what today was, and he had no hesitation to telling his 5th grade teacher.
Very important families were in the towers, and some firefighters and policemen were in there.
Hufford says he knows about today because he likes to learn about what's happening around the world and asks his mom questions when he saw clips of 9/11 on the news. While he does have a basic understanding, Terwilp says it is still very different for someone who was alive during the attacks.
Unless you're alive and old enough to realize, be aware, I don't know that it can have that same effect, but they certainly can learn.
But that doesn't change how the day is impacting Hufford.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to pray for the people that lost their lives.
Lauren Klill, KHQA News, Quincy.